In this lecture, we'll be taking a look at how Node applications work. So Node basically couples JavaScript with an event loop for quickly dispatching operations when events occur. Node's philosophy is to give you low-level access to the event loop and to system resources. So here we have the processing model of Nodejs, and as you can see, we have a client which whenever sends a request, HTTP request, that goes to Node.js server, and once the request is received by the server, event loop is woken up by operating system, which then passes whatever we have sent as a request plus response object as JavaScript closure to worker functions with callbacks. Here everything works asynchronously, as we know in Node.js. So we have our request and a callback. So the callback will be the response that will be sent back by our Node.js server. So that's what is passed together to the event loop, and this whole thing is passed as a JavaScript closure. Now the event loop is single threaded, and when we have longer running jobs, they are then run on worker threads, which are non-blocking workers basically, and once the process is completed, the callback is then sent from the event loop to the client, or from non-blocking worker to event loop, and from event loop to client. And once the callback is received at the client end, the client then further presents that same data in our browsers. So this event loop keeps on running and waits for some events to occur. As soon as an event occurs, it starts processing it, and by the time it's processing one event, if other comes in, that will be processed after the first one has been processed. So inside the event loop we have a queue basically, and these events are then processed one by one. So this is how a Node application works.